and bow. Good evening, guys. Good to see you all. All right, so we are going to start off with our leg day workout. So it's going to be 3 different exercises that we're going to do. We're going to make those legs shake. So first thing we're going to do is some squats. So when we do squats, I want you to have your feet probably about shoulder width apart. Don't be super wide. Don't be super skinny either. That's not good for you. So about shoulder width apart, I'm going to take my hands. They're going to go out like this. I'm just going to squat down. Come back up. Easy as that. So here we go. We're going to do 10 of these and then go on to the next one. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job, guys. Those are hard. All right, next thing we're going to do, we're going to do some lunges. So when we do lunges, what I'm going to do, stand in kind of a regular stance. I'm going to take one of my feet. I'm going to step it out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my knee down to the floor and bring it back up. I don't have to touch the floor. As long as I go nice and close, that's all that matters. So here we go. One side, so I go one side, other side. Just like that. Yep, you guys got it. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Shake out those knees if you need to. Get a little bit sore already. All right, next thing we're going to do, it's going to be a little bit of a calf exercise. So I want everybody to get in the deepest horse stance they can. Nice and deep, knees out over those feet, as low as you can go. Now, when we're in this stance, I want you to go up on your toes. Let me angle my camera down so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm doing here is I'm getting in my good stance. I'm going up on my toes. I'm going to raise up. We're going to count it down. So everybody in that stance, you can put hands up if you want, hands down if you want to. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, and up. Hold it. We go about 15 seconds. If you lose your balance, that's okay. Just set it down, restabilize. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Nice job, guys. All right. Second time through, same thing. Starting off with squats one more time. Feet shoulder width apart. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job, guys. You guys are working hard. I love it. All right, now on the lunges. Here we go. Make sure you alternate feet every single time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job, guys. All right, last one. Here we go. Getting that deep horse stance, knees out. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Raise them up. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Try and keep that balance. I know your legs might be shaking a little bit. Push through the pain. Here we go. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job, everybody. Everybody feel good with those? Legs shaking a little bit? I love it. Nice. All right, so next thing we're going to do, because it's leg day, we're going to work on some of our stances. We're going to do some transitions, so we're going to work on 2 stances. So everybody's going to get in the front stance for me. So eye straight. Jimmy, I want you to take your left foot, step it out into a deep, nice deep front stance. Couple things I want you to check in your front stance. I want to see that back leg locked. If I were to push on it, I don't want it to bend in like that. I want to see it straight. Front knee needs to be bent over that front foot. Also with my shoulders, I don't want to be bent over. I don't want to be leaning back either. I want to stay nice and square, nice and straight, just like that. All right, hands on our cheeks. Now, we are going to take a step into another really good front stance. So here I go. Ready, step. Next stance, hold it. Check those same things. Back knee, front knee. Check those shoulders. Check the posture. Nice, nice. I love it. Here we go. Hands are up. Now we're stepping back. One, ready, step. Check it one more time. If you're doing it right, you should feel that tightness in your back calf. Your legs should be shaking a little bit. One thing I want you guys to work on, especially high rank, is on this back foot, I want you to take that heel and kick it out a little bit. What that does is it's going to make that foot a little bit more straight, and it's also going to put some pressure on that calf. So you should feel it if you're doing it right. Here we go. We're going to take one more step back. Get that other foot good. I like it, I like it. Hold it for a couple seconds. I'm going to check my stuff too. Here we go. Ready, step forward. Nice, looking good, looking good. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. One more step forward. Ready, go. Nice and deep. All right. If your legs aren't shaking yet, I want you to push that stance just a little bit more. You might be a little bit small. All right, hold it for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax, return. Nice job. And show. All right, so now we got that front stance out of the way, we gotta do our back stance. Same thing. I tilt the camera down just a little bit so you can see my feet too. All right, so here we go. Eye straight, shimmy. Here we go, turn that foot. Slide together. Step out in ki, hands are up. Nice job. All right, here we go. Make sure you have plenty of space. We're gonna go a couple forward, a couple back. So, checking my stance right now. I want that L shape with those feet. This foot should be facing straight that way. That foot's facing straight that way. My back knee needs to be bent over that foot. I want to bend it out that way. I want to bend it this way over my foot, not in or out. So make sure it's pushing back. Yeah. You'll immediately feel that quad muscle right there start to shake a little bit. My front knee needs to be bent a little bit too, but I don't want to keep that like that. So it's a little bit of a bend. Here we go. Find that back stance. Hold it for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stepping forward. Ready, go. Make sure the back foot pivots into place. Check that knee. Nice, looking good, looking good. Hold it for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, going backwards this time. Front foot steps back. Ready, go. Here we go, make your adjustments. Now, with a back stance, my goal is I want to have 60% of my weight on my back foot and 40% of my weight on my front foot. And the reason we want to do that is because of a front foot sweep. So if I'm in some sort of sparring match like this and I'm in a back stance, I want to be able to lift this foot as quickly as I can. Because if somebody comes and tries to take this foot out from under me and I have weight on it, I'm going to fall. So you'll see Master Young doing this to the black belt sometime where he'll come around and he'll just try and sweep that foot. So the question is, could you lift it if you need to? If you could go all of a sudden just lift. That's kind of the goal of this back stance. So here we go. Hold right here. Think about that in this next one. Ready? Stepping forward. Ready? Go. Set that weight. Can you lift that front foot? That's the question. If not, try and push that knee a little bit further back. Shift that weight. Nice, looking good. All right, last 2. Ready? Pivot, stepping back. Make your adjustments, check everything. Both knees. Should be feeling it right in that leg muscle, that quad. All right, here we go. Last one. Pivot, step forward. Best back stance you can do. I'm gonna hold it for 5 seconds. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax, pro. And show. Nice job, guys. You guys feeling the burn in those legs? Feeling the shaking a little bit? All right, I see some thumbs up. That's awesome. If not, try and push that knee a little bit further down or out, whatever it is for that stance, because that'll give you a lot of workout in your legs. All right, so now we've kind of worked our stances. I want to work our kicks a little bit. So today we're going to work on some high kicks. If you're not a high kicker, that's okay. We can always get better. Pushing that just a little bit gives us a lot of flexibility that we can work with. So bear with me here. We are going to do a back foot snap kick for height. So what that's going to look like, I'm going to start in a front stance. It's going to be the back foot. I'm going to come up, snap kick, set it right back down where it was. So normally in class, we take a kick, we step forward. I don't want you guys to kick anything, so we're going to do it in place. There we go. Nice front stance, just like we were doing. Check that knee. Back knee locked. Good. Posture up. Hands are up. All right, here we go. First kick. Ready? As high as you can go. 1. Nice. Ready? 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. All right, everybody switch your feet in place. Same thing, other foot, whatever that other foot is for you. Here we go, hands up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job, guys. All right, relax for a second. Shake it out. Shake out those legs a little bit. They got to be shaking by now. All right, so on this next round of kicks, what I want you to focus on is picking a target, whatever it is. So, for example, I know I can probably throw a snap kick to my head, so my target is going to be just above that. I want to push just a little bit so I get that stretch in my leg. So everybody think about it right now. What is your target? Got like 5 seconds. Think about it. Think about it. Where do you think you can kick? 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. First, we're going to stretch it out a little bit, though. So getting that nice front stance, we're going to go up and down 10 times on each side. So it looks like this. Instead of kicking, or I bring my knee up and then throw the kick, I'm going to bring this leg straight up as a stretch. I'm going to stretch out that hamstring, some of that calf too. So here we go. 10 off the right, 10 off the left. Ready? 1, straight up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. You feel that stretch right on that hamstring. All right, here we go. Other foot. Ready? Hands up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job, guys. Go and relax for a second. All right, so high ranks. I know we do this in class a lot. When we stretch it out, that's usually how we warm up in class. When you do this, we kind of forget about what we're doing for a while because we're so in the motion of just doing this. And as easy as it is to get in this rhythm, we need to focus on something. So you have a couple things you can focus on. If I'm here, I can focus on driving the kick back too. So I want to get it up as fast as I get it back. So it's a slingshot. 1, 2. That'll both sides of that leg muscle. The other thing you can focus on, I come up, I come back down. How many of you are in not a very good front stance? Probably a lot of you. I'm not usually in a good front stance either. That's something we can work on. So when I come up, I come back down, I focus on what stance I'm in. Because every time I reset that, that could transfer over to any other kick. So I want to work on that. All right, here we go. Now we're going to do the regular high kicks. Front stance, whatever leg you want, we're going to switch anyway. So here we go, hands up. This one is going to be a regular snap kick. Lift the knee, pop the kick, set it right back down. As high as you can go, pick that target. This is where you're going to kick. And if you hit that target the first time, pick another target a little bit higher. push it a little bit on this one. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job, guys. How many of you guys hit your target on that leg? Some thumbs up, I like it. If you didn't hit your target, that's okay. You can always work up to that. So pick something a little bit lower, work towards it. All right, other foot, same thing. Hands are up. Nice front stance, check it real quick. Front knee bent over that foot, back knee locked. Shoulders up, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job, guys. Roll, show, relax for a second. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice job. All right, so I have a question for you guys. How many of you kicked higher with your right foot? Just raise your hand. All right, some of you. What about your left foot? Okay, a little bit less. That's usually pretty common. So we have a dominant foot, just like we have a dominant hand. So with our dominant foot, we usually kick a little bit better. We also usually have a little bit of better balance. So I'm left-footed, for example. So if I throw this left snap kick, I can get it pretty high. If I throw my right snap kick, not as high. Still pretty good. But my stretch on my left leg is just a lot better because I'm used to using it. So don't be discouraged if one leg is higher than the other. That's super normal. All right, now that we did the snap kicks, it's time for the roundhouses. Whew, my heart rate is super high. Here we go. So back stance. Both hands up, check those feet. L alignment, back knee bent over that foot. So for this one, it's gonna be back foot roundhouse. Try and set it back down. Actually, you know, I take that back. Front foot roundhouse. I don't want you guys putting stress on that ankle. So slide up, kick, reset. Just like that. All right, one more time. Slide up, turn the knee out, throw the kick, re-chamber, set it down. All right, here we go. Nice back stance. I don't want you to pick that target yet. I just want to see what you can do. Throw it as high as you can. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job, guys. All right, relax for a second. Think about how high you kicked. That's what you're going to base that target on. So, switch your feet. Check that stance. Here we go. Hands up. Same thing. Slide up and kick. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, shake it out for a second. Whew. Nice and sweaty. I bet you guys are too. All right, I'm seeing lots of feet in front of the camera. I love it. Makes me happy. Got some heart beating. All right, here we go. So we're gonna stretch it up in place this time. Most of you probably haven't done this stretch before. Some of you have. So with a snap kick stretch, I go straight up. I stretch the back of that leg, my hamstring muscle. This is a little bit different. I want to stretch more of my hip muscle. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you sideways. I'm going to get in a stance, feet are together, almost like eyes straight. Hands are going to go up. I'm going to start with my right foot. It's just going to come straight up. Goal is here, I'm keeping my feet sideways. I come up as far as I can, come back down. My goal here is, some of you high rank know about Master Jones' pet peeve of turning that hip over when we side kick. So for example, some people keep that hip in like that. Some people turn it over like that. We want to turn it over. So practice the same thing here. As I throw it, I want this hip to turn out a little bit. Use more of that glute muscle, that kind of hip muscle in there. So here we go, hands up like this. We're just gonna go side here, all right side, then left side. So here we go, hands up, look, ready, 1, lift. Nice, looks good, ready, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job, guys. All right, same thing, other side. Here we go, ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. All right, everybody shake it out. Relax for a second. Breathe. You guys are doing awesome. I love it. All right. One thing you can work on with this stretch, if it feels a little bit too easy for you, or you just want to add something. 2 things. You can work on that hip turning over. That's always a great detail. It transfers to a lot of our kicks that come from the side. Another detail you can work on. In a proper roundhouse, when I throw this kick, if my wrist is my heel, I actually want it to be higher than my toes. So if I throw this, I want my toes to be down, just a little bit, not a lot. But with a really good roundhouse, those toes come down, heel's a little bit higher. Most of the time, those toes come up like that. So that's something you can focus on. If I throw this here, and I try and drive that heel instead of driving those toes, that's gonna transfer to that roundhouse kick really easily. All right, so now is the time to think of that target. So take 5 seconds, think in your head. Each foot might be a little bit different too, so think about it for a second. Ready, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Into that back stance. Check those feet. Every time we get in this, check it. Back knee. All right, here we go. Slide up, kick. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. All right, shake it out real quick. Who hit their target or above their target? Couple of you. All right. If not, that's okay. We're working up to that. That's always okay. We can always be more flexible. All right, here we go. Other side. Check that back stance one more time. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. All right, everybody, roll and show. All right, everybody, take a breather in through your nose, out through your mouth. How you guys doing? Guys feeling good? You guys super sweaty yet? I got some of you. Ooh, all right. Let's see how much time we got. Oh yeah, we got plenty of time. All right. Next thing we're gonna do, we worked out our feet a lot, our legs. We're gonna work on some strength with some punching real quick. So it's gonna be a reverse punch. I'm gonna be in this back stance. I'm gonna turn all the way for that punch. Focus on turning back. Couple things I want you guys to work on with this, especially if you're older, a little bit higher rank too. I want you to focus on keeping my body center, if that makes sense. So when I throw this punch, I don't want to be leaning. Show you from this angle. I don't want to be leaning in. I don't want to be leaning back. I want to keep my head and basically the core of my body like it's turning on a swivel. I want to come through, back, just like that, as best as you can. It's going to move a little bit. That's okay. And with that, the second thing you can focus on is when I'm coming through with this punch. I want to make sure my shoulders reverse 180 degrees. That means my shoulders start facing this way, they end facing that way. Then I bring it back. You know you're really doing it right if I punch and I see that elbow come right there. If I see that elbow pop out, Even if it's for a quick second, if I do it fast, that's a good thing. I want to see that elbow just pop out just a little bit. That means you're rotating all the way. All right, here we go. Back stance, hands are up. All right, here we go. Ready? Reverse punch on my count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Who feels himself leaning a little bit? Either way. Well, not very many of you. Good job. Keep focusing on that. Sorry. Keep focusing on that. Ready? Switch feet real quick. All right. Here we go. Other side. Same thing. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looking good, looking good. Shake it out for a second. All right, so when we talk about this leaning problem, I do it a lot. And let me explain why. So in sparring, we throw this reverse punch all the time. It's one of the first moves we learn. There are different types of fighters and different types of reverse punches. So if you're a more aggressive fighter, if you like to get in there, if you're a little bit stronger, maybe a little bit bigger, generally they're the people that walk in, lean into that punch because they want that extra power, they want that pow factor. If you're a defensive fighter, you like blocking a lot, you're generally like the less aggressive one. Those are usually the people that come under, punch like that, lean backwards because they want to disengage the fight. It's a very big detail, and it's something a lot of people don't notice in their sparring. So if you're shadow sparring right now, or when we get back in here, if you notice yourself on that reverse punch, and if you know if you're aggressive or defensive, you can kind of see what happens with that punch. Because I especially, I'll kind of bounce between the two. So I'll go in, I'll step in and lean, and then the other one I'll come back and like punch like that. So just watch what you do sometimes, and you can always make a little bit of a correction. All right, now it's time for the power. I want to make you guys sweat. So on these reverse punches, 10 off each side, just like last time. You are going to drive as hard as you can every single time. Key eye your head off if you can. Wake the neighbors up. Here we go. Back stance. Check those feet one more time. I'm not going to let it go. Back knee. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Drive. Come on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Switch feet real quick. We're going to keep going. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, breathe 1 second. Breathe in. Relax for 1 second. Take a breather. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in that stance. Here we go. Round 2. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Keep it going. Switch feet. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Breathe in and out. That should have made you sweat. If not, push that punch a little bit harder next time. We can always push a little bit more. Great job, guys. All right. I got one thing to talk about before we stretch it out a little bit. So when we throw these really powerful punches, something that happens just like when we do katas. If I start first beginning, I just put all the strength in it I can. I just blow it on the low block, drive that punch, I'm going to make mistakes. As soon as we up the power, up the speed, those mistakes start to show up, which is a great way to see what your habits are. If I do this punch really slow and I'm focusing on that lean on whatever variable I'm thinking about, it's really easy to say, oh, I'm not doing it. As soon as I start throwing that power in, what do? I lean forward. That's what I naturally do. So if you take that power and you up it, you think about what you're actually doing when you're not aware of it. So, all right, we're gonna stretch it out a little bit now. Aim the camera down a little bit so you guys can see. We're gonna start on the floor, splits position. Just like this, relax. As wide as you can. Take our hands right in the center. As far as you can, we're gonna hold it for 10. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Work it over to our left leg. Hold it, hold it. If you can't get the entire leg, grab your ankle, whatever you can. That's always good. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, nice and slow, back to center. Here we go, right foot. Work your way out there. Make sure that knee is down as far as you can. Here we go, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow, relax. Great job, guys. All right, next position, we're gonna go butterfly or dragon, whichever one you want. Here we go, feet all the way in, try and push those knees down. My goal here is gonna stretch out these hips a little bit because we worked them extra hard today. So, focus on bringing those feet in, push those knees down as best you can. Hold it for 10 seconds. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, we're gonna stretch out a little bit more. We're gonna take our nose, bring it to your toes as best you can. But don't smell them. Here we go, hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, both legs out. If you're familiar with Mini Ninjas class, this is our dragon tail. We're gonna grab it though. So take your hands, grab both feet. You wanna aim. I know Miss Bridgette can go all the way to the sole of her foot. We're just gonna aim for our toes. Make sure those knees are all the way down. Here we go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release slowly. All right, go and work your way up. Takes you a minute, that's okay. Nice and slow, we don't want to hurt anything. All right, a couple standing stretches for you guys. So, worked our quads a lot, especially with those lunges. So, we're gonna do, pick that leg up, grab it, stretching out all those muscles in the front of the leg. I know it's kind of hard to hold your balance. Just try. Here we go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Same thing, other foot. Bring it up there. Here we go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, last one. It's a stretch we don't usually do a lot. It's one of my favorites though. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get in the front stance, but it's gonna be a really long front stance. My goal here is if I get in it right, I want my back heel to be off the ground a little bit. So it's really long. I wanna be able to push that down a little bit. And when I push that down, I'm gonna stretch out all these muscles in the back of my calf. So getting a really long front stance, and then slowly push that heel down a little bit. You'll feel that pressure like right under your knee. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back, nice and slow. All right, same thing, other side. Nice and long, nice and deep. Here we go, push on that heel. Ready, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, guys, you did awesome today. Everybody have some fun? You guys sweating a lot? Did I do my job? All right, great, I love it. Let's bow it out real quick, and then I will let you guys talk to each other and say bye and everything. Here we go, eye straight, and bow. Good evening.